What's up, coaches? You want a two-back power RPO that is simple and effective? I got it for you. Let's go ahead and dive into it. All right, so I'm going to show you this out of a two-high defensive structure and a single-high defensive structure. So let's start with the two-high structure first. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the power blocking scheme. Now, you could run this with the pin and pull scheme. I like the pin and pull scheme. But let's go ahead and look at the power. So let's start on the play side. We'll go if we're running power to the left here. We will double on this two tech with the play side tackle and play side guard, and we'll run that double up to the play side backer. Our center will block down on the backside two. Our backside guard will pull and kick the play side five technique. And a little bit of my wing T roots here, we would area block or check block with this backside tackle. So we're going to step inside first, make sure nothing's getting in the hip pocket of that pulling guard, and then back out on that five tech. All right, let's go to our perimeter. If you haven't seen my video on gift throws, please check it out. That's what we'll do here on the front side. We will run our gift throws on the front side. So this X, if that corner is pressing, he'll run the fade. If he's off, he'll run the hitch. And our Y will run the hitch here. On the backside, we'll have our Z stalk. All right. Our H will run the arrow route. Okay, he's not in motion. He's just going to run the arrow route from snap. Here's where the RPO comes in. RPO rules, read the farthest outside backer inside the box. I always get tongue twisted on that, which would be our backside inside backer there. And our A back is going to run the power track. All right. Here's the read. If this backside backer covers the arrow by our H, the quarterback is going to hand the ball to our A back. If this backside inside backer sits and fits on power or flows, the quarterback's going to pull it and toss it out here to our H back. Okay, that is how I would run that 20 personnel, two back power against a two high structure. Now, I know what a lot of you guys are thinking, right? And same thing that I think a lot of times when I watch some of these other videos. Yeah, coach, that's great, but I know if I bring in any type of two back, 20 personnel formation or personnel grouping, that defense is going to put another defender in the box. So let's take a look at that. It will change the logistics of the play just a little bit. It'll become more of a read option than an RPO, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So, again, let's talk about the blocking scheme. Now, some of you guys might consider this counter trey. I know I would in my offensive system. Some of you guys may have different rules that you can just tag it with up front and still call it power. Whatever floats your boat, right? We're still going to double on this play side two tech, and now we're going to run it. Oops, that's not what I wanted. And we're going to run that double to the mic. We will still take the center and block down on the backside two tech. We'll still pull and kick the play side five with the backside guard. And here's where it starts to change. We'll now take this backside tackle and wrap to that play side outside backer there. All right. We will still run our gift throws. Like I said, if you haven't checked out my video on gift throws, please check it out. But we'll do our gift throws here on the front side. And we will still stalk on the backside with our Z. Now, here's where the logistics of the play start to change. It's really just kind of tweaking, right? So we tweak the power into more of a counter trey, and we got a kicker and a wrap. So this will also now become a dual read for the quarterback. A little tougher. All right, so the first read is going to be that backside five. Okay, so we'll still have our H running in the flat. Now, one thing definitely in this, I would make sure, coaching point here, tell your H, don't worry about getting up the field. He needs to get his behind out here and get width to the sideline, okay, to kind of create that conflict on our next read, which would be this will defender. So here's how this dual read will work, right? This backside 5 will be our give pull read, okay? Probably don't need to talk a lot about that, right? If this 5 technique crashes, the quarterback's going to pull it. If he sits, then he will hand the A back on the power. All right. So let's just say, for sake of conversation, this 5 technique crashes, the quarterback pulls. His eyes then go to the second level edge or second level force defender. If that second level force defender, which we're going to call the will linebacker here, immediately pursues him, then he's just going to flip the ball out to the H in the flat. If that force defender, that will backer, begins to scrape over the top to cover the H, then that quarterback's going to stick his foot in the ground and get upfield fast. All right, guys, this was a RPO off of power and 20 personnel in a 2-back power. If you like the content, please help us out. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, comment, and again, be simple, play fast.